This is Tia Ballard.
This is Todd Habercorn.
This is David Vincent.
Hey, this is Sam Whitwer.
This is Phil Lamar.
And you are listening to the Points of Interest.
Points of Interest.
Points of Interest.
And you're listening to Points of Interest Podcast Network.
Keep listening.
Well, hello, and welcome to the Points of Interest podcast. This is the most generic podcast on the internet. My name is Josh Hawks. I am the 303 Ninja, and right over there, he is my podcasting partner for life. He is the other guy. It's Mr. Francis Fernandez.
I have a whip on me, but hold on. Let me start this off right. Hold on. There we go.
Oh, there was no. We didn't.
Nice.
Your gate on your mic was too high, so we didn't pick up the nice hiss.
Oh, the hiss or the opening. So this is let's see if you can get it. Strawberry
Death.
Carnage Pop-Tart.
What?
Pop-Tart Liquid Death Black Tea.
So black tea,
tea.
Black strawberry tea. Or
Black
I guess strawberry
Pop-Tart.
black tea. Well, yes, strawberry Pop-Tart black tea. That's a mouthful.
So, yo, Ginger, what's up? Yo. So this I've never had this before. It's my first time tasting it. So I'll give you a review right now.
Yes.
First, only available through Amazon.
Okay.
Which I wasn't paying attention when I bought it. I didn't realize it was a 12-pack and not a 6-pack. So now I have 11 of these if I don't like it. Hopefully I like it. Otherwise, I have 11.
Here's the part with the
So
giveaway. No.
Yeah, the way I can. All right, here we go.
All right, he's bringing the can to his face. He's taking a sip. His palate is.
Oh my god!
His palate just exploded, and he's about to give his review. I have to do something for the audio listeners, you know.
Yeah, it's okay, and I get it. You're doing the right thing, podcast-wise. Okay. So, when you take a sip, well, the reason why I laughed, because you take a sip, the first thing you taste is strawberry, and it's like, no, this is very pleasant. This is very nice.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I hope the whole thing tastes like this. Then, right as you get to the second of the sip, you taste the Pop-Tart. Like you taste the
the pastry,
the baked. Yeah, you taste the pastry of the Pop-Tart in liquid form.
Like
yeah.
the most bland thing of the Pop-Tart is the actual thing that holds the best part, which is the jam or the fudge.
The jam. So, first off, amazing that they're able to do that. Amazing that they're able to like, hey, you want the first taste to be strawberry? Here you go. You want the second taste to be like, I don't know how they did it, where they made the second taste, the second time, the second you leave it in there in your mouth for just a second more, you taste that Pop-Tart. I will admit, I don't dislike it. It's not delicious, but it's not terrible. I can drink the whole 12-pack without a problem. But boy, oh boy, it's weird. But I like weird. I like really weird flavors
I think
anyway.
Didn't Liquid Death have a Skittles or no, Fruit Loops. Fruit Loops. Was it Liquid Death?
Probably.
They had like a Fruit Loops collaboration. I said the whole word instead of just collab.
Probably.
Yeah, I want to say it was.
Yeah.
I want to say it was Fruit Loops. Not Fruity Pebbles.
Okay. Fruity Pebbles. So they okay. So these are the different flavors. Okay, here are the different flavors that they had. They had one with. Oh, the current one is the frosted Pop-Tarts. Then they have one that apparently tastes like it's heavy metal inspired makeup vault, and it's lip balm. Never mind.
Okay.
They have a Travis Barker Enema of the State collectible kit. This is wrong. No, this can't be right. This is why I never listen to AI, because AI is stupid.
Just go to their website.
Doesn't know what it's talking about. But anyway, it doesn't matter.
I enjoy the Liquid Death, like the tea, the tea variants. They're
Yeah.
the regular tea variants, tea, sweet tea, peach tea, whatever.
Yeah.
I don't know if I could do Pop-Tart tea. I don't know. I do like a lot. I do enjoy my tea pretty damn sweet, but I don't know if I can do the pastry part. When I was a kid, I had Pop-Tarts. That was the 4 chunks I'd toss in the trash. Was the crust.
Yeah.
I'm only here for the delicious center.
Well, the other thing about Pop-Tarts too is that it's not good cold. You have to warm it up. So,
I mean,
it doesn't taste good if it. Yeah.
No, I mean they're fine. They taste more to me like a cookie almost when they're cold. It's a breakfast item if it's warm.
Well, just to give you a couple of the other flavors that they had, you're right. They did have a Fruity Pebbles.
Okay.
They did have Fruity Pebbles. They had one that tasted like a hot fudge sundae.
Okay.
So they had hot fudge sundae, sparkling water, and then they had the regular, and then just regular like apple mixed with berry, like kind of regular fruit combinations. But the cereal one is the craziest one next to the hot fudge sundae, which I couldn't imagine was very good.
When I first saw
like that,
when I first saw the cans and the marketing on said cans, I was like, oh, this is an alcoholic drink. And I started seeing people like just popping them open in grocery stores and whatnot. I'm like, that's bold. I never looked for them. I just the can, the artwork, the commercials, whatever. They don't do commercials, but advertisements. It all looks like alcoholic beverages to me. So when I was first offered one by a coworker, do you want a liquid death? I'm like, can we do that at work?
I only learned about it because I was looking for an alternative to soda. Because I'm like, I really like soda. I keep drinking a lot of soda. Pop-Tart. Okay, so Ginger says Pop-Tarts equals 2 pieces of cardboard with jam in between. You're not wrong. No. I was a toaster pastry guy anyway. I wasn't
Toaster strudel?
Pop-Tart guy. Oh, toaster.
Oh, you froze it. But yeah, toaster strudel was the decadent Pop-Tart. Because you get the icing. And you use the entire box of icing on your one toaster strudel.
Exactly.
That's how it's supposed to go. I mean, like, you bought the whole case, I know, but I'm the first one to have one, so I get all the frosting.
They have separate packets for frosting, man.
Yeah. And sometimes you don't get enough
Just
in
dump
one.
it all in one.
Oh, the internet's having a wonderful time with us tonight already.
I guess so.
So yeah.
When we and again, we spend an hour and a half or whatever for the show hanging out, and then now the internet decides it's not very happy with us.
And
we do why.
We do a reset and everything. Like, it's ridiculous. But
we'll keep going anyway.
We're just gonna go. Well, you know what? Speaking of crappy food, Francis.
Mm-hmm.
A recent, I don't know if I go as far as saying America's favorite restaurant or one of, but there's a lot of them still. Despite going through bankruptcy, Hooters, their CEO apparently says they want to make their place a family place. And I just say, can we not? There's enough places for families to go. Can I just have my shitty wings and look at butt cheeks?
Well, okay. Right. When was the last time you went
to a Hooters? I couldn't even tell you. I think I was 25.
That's his point, though. Right.
Sure.
You're not going there for any other reason. You're not going there for the butts. You're not going for anything. So they need to bring something. I mean,
yeah, I get it. Do something to bring the refresh and whatnot. But yeah, they should call what it is. It's called Place Butt Cheeks. More people would go.
No. No, there's no. There's like I feel like strip clubs are like out of fashion now, right? Nobody goes to strip clubs.
That's
I'm
something,
sure.
I've never really even thought about. Like we've all talked about, the liquor stores and dispensaries and Targets and everything like that, how they were affected by COVID, but I never really thought about strip clubs. That never crossed my mind until right now.
Yeah, because I'm like, it can't possibly be doing well. Like, when's the last time you went to a strip club?
Again, I was probably 25.
Right. So I feel like
Like,
your
I
audience.
mean,
I
like-
feel like nobody's going. Yeah.
But I've also lived with a few ladies in between there, and so it was, if I really wanted to look at a stripper, I could, maybe beg my girlfriend at the time to do that for me instead of throwing money at a random chick. I could throw money at a chick I know.
Well, that's the thing. With many more single, like with the showing that there's so many more single men now and single ladies, so many more single people in the world. I feel like maybe strip clubs are getting, but then why aren't Hooters getting the audience too? You'd think. Here I am, single guy, no girlfriend, no virtual girlfriend. I should probably just go to a Hooters. At least I get to look at somebody's, whatever they're showing.
Butt cheeks.
Yeah, well, it's something with the tank top, so you can see the Hooters. You get to see the boobs. So, I'm just saying. But like, yeah, I want to know how they're doing. Like, I'm really curious.
Yeah, that would be interesting. I don't know any strippers.
I don't either.
And you ask if we can go back in time and ask 17, 18-year-old Josh, he knew a bunch of strippers, but 48-year-old Josh doesn't know any strippers. Just
Well, I mean, they're still doing well. They're making
ex-strippers and ex-porn stars, yes, but no active strippers.
So it looks like though they are $1 billion industry. They're making $4 to $8 billion a year. There is
a nudie joint down the street from where I live. It's the classic, pop bar, if you will, where it's all nude, no alcohol, and it's never really been like a super busy spot, but I always see cars in the parking lot when I drive past there.
Well, I know we're way off topic, but do you think this will help Hooters? Do you think Hooters will be helped by
bringing in families?
By doing this?
I don't know, man. I don't know. Yeah. There's a lot of different personalities out there in the world, and I'm not 100% sure all of them are compatible with scantily clad yet family friendly ladies walking around. I don't know.
Look, obviously their uniform is going to change. The uniform is going to change. I'm sure. I'm certain they're not going to be wearing the short shorts and the tight t-shirts or tight tank tops. They're not going to do that if they're trying to change their brand to family friendly.
Right.
So I'm sure they're going to be like dressed differently.
Oh, we'll see. We'll see
They're
what
gonna
happens.
dress more conservatively. Yeah, we'll see. Yeah.
Well, let's get this one out of the way. I don't know how to transition out of that into this, but I don't really have anything else to say. I mean, like, it's Hooters. I mean, you said it all. When was the last time?
It's just funny.
I know, but you said it. You said it. Like, I thought maybe there'd be more conversation, but it's like, you're right. When was the last time anybody was at a Hooters?
Yeah.
So even if you don't change anything and you just say that you're going to, maybe that brings people in. We're talking about it.
And we're talking about it, but that's the thing. Like, we talked about Pizza Hut last week, going to the old, I would go for that.
Yeah.
Like, I will physically go to a Pizza Hut that has the old decor and the old, like how they did things. I'm there. But like, this doesn't bring me back to Hooters. This doesn't bring me back there. Even though I went once.
I don't have nostalgia for Hooters.
Yeah.
My friends we would go and someone would say it was my birthday, and then I have to take that nasty ass Tabasco oyster tequila shot.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want that.
Okay. Apparently, though, I did not know this. Maybe this will entice you to go to a Hooters. They did have bikini nights where Hooters girls served customers dressed in swimwear.
I mean, that fits more the brand name. You know what Hooters probably has better than most places? Better internet.
Oh, well, yeah.
Maybe we get Hooters to sponsor this, so we get better internet. Ridiculous. Yeah, so speaking of the internet, hey, look at that. Google Voice. Google Voice has made changes or is making changes. I'm not 100% sure. I'm a little out of the loop on things. I got a message from the Google Voice that said, hey, and you get this when you have a Google Voice number. Damn, you froze hard. Every 30 days, if you're not using it all the time, every 30 or 60 days, Google emails you like, hey, if you're still using this phone number, use it. Otherwise, you're going to lose it. And it's been like that since I, started this phone number. I get an email that said, hey, check your thing. You got to use it. So I go to do the same thing I've been doing this whole time, which is opening Google Voice, dialing my cell phone number, letting it ring, pick it up on my phone, let it connect for 5 or 10 seconds, hang up, and I'm good to go for another 2 or 3 months. Go to do that, type in my phone number, there's no way to connect the call. So I'm like, what's going on? Look into it. It's now behind a paywall. $10 a month for Google Voice. And their selling point was to have a 911 connection even when things, go to shit. Like, but if you have no power, you can't really get on your computer to use your Google Voice, and people are going to forget that they have that on their phone. So
yeah, yeah.
We might be losing the phone number.
Yeah, I think I lost mine a while ago, which I have a couple of things attached to it. But, yeah, I don't know when that change happened because there's no articles on it about, Google Voice of pricing. So it must have happened a while ago because there's nothing recent about it.
It very well may have been something they did a year ago. And they was like, hey, and on X date, moving forward, it's going to be behind a paywall. And I was just like, yeah, whatever. It's a spam email from Google. Delete, whatever. Who knows?
Yeah, I'm really surprised that they. Yeah, I mean, I got rid of. I mean, I have mine still, sort of. It's there, but they're if you want to access it. Well, I had that issue with if you want to access it, you have to give us your ID. Send us your U.S. issued ID, and I'm I'm not doing that.
Yeah,
you don't need that.
Yeah, and I thought that's what this was. I thought, oh, okay, maybe I have to do the thing that Francis had to deal with.
Yeah,
and I was like, yeah, all my damn information's out there anyway, so why not? But no, this was it's a paywall. So
yeah,
the phone number that we never utilized and you guys didn't either utilize. So whatever.
Yeah, nobody really calls in. Of all the podcasts I've ever listened to, nobody really calls in anymore. That's not a thing.
Right. Well,
you don't even email.
You put it up there. You put everything up there for the the one person that's still hanging on to those that wants to.
Right.
Make it as accessible as possible. I think it's the way to go. But yeah, so that, again, don't really have a whole lot to say about it. I mean, thanks Google for taking everything and ruining everything. I mean, I don't know who ruined Skype. I think that was Microsoft. They ruined Skype.
Microsoft owns Skype.
Yeah, they ruined Skype. Zoom shot themselves in the foot. They could have been the greatest thing ever, but they're like, nope. After 10 minutes or 45 minutes, whatever it is, you got to go behind a paywall to have a longer meeting. Yeah. So, yeah.
Now there's no more Skype.
No more Skype.
You know,
Skype
is now Teams.
I had to show my parentals how to get on Discord so we can communicate across an ocean while they're in Ireland. So now that they're followers of the POI Discord. You could be too.
I was gonna say WhatsApp is usually kind of the thing.
Yeah, everybody's on this WhatsApp thing, and I don't know. Nah, I don't need.
Well,
more.
WhatsApp's owned by Facebook. It's what's used in all of Europe as a free way to send instead of using text. Like SMS, you use WhatsApp because it's all digital. It's all online. Yeah.
I mean, sure, there's probably some benefits, but last thing I need is another messaging service. I got enough.
Too many.
And nobody wants to talk. I'm in a group, several group chats, and I'm like, why am I even in these? Nobody's talking to me.
Well, I'm on 0 group chats, so there you go.
So the phone number that we didn't use, I didn't really use, and it might be going away, but it was nice to have. Rolled off the tongue when you say it, and I went through the painstaking time to look at a keypad and go, oh, I want it to say POI Pod 1.
Synergy. Remember, don't forget, you always after that synergy.
Yes,
that's the thing.
You try. But yeah, so that's basically all the small talk we got for this week. So well,
I see.
Not really the small talk, but that's that. Look, if you're not into Comic-Cons, the next bit's probably not going to be for you. But for everybody else that is into Comic-Cons and maybe going to be at FanExpo Denver this weekend, which we're waiting for Francis to get back to his health bar back up to a good point to bring him back out. And he could be my +1.
Well, sure.
And we could run around.
Also, I think this is the first year you've been able to go to all 4 days.
This is the first year in a couple years I've been able to go for all 4 days and not have to lie to my employer as to what's going on because you didn't give me the time off that I requested in January. The first year was like, I don't feel very well. And then hoped I didn't run into anybody.
Yeah. It's time. It's time to find a place that'll let you take time off to do a convention every once in a while.
You know what? It's a really great way to do that. May not be the best, financial decision, but it's a great way to do that. It's just not have a job.
Oh, I've been doing it wrong this whole time.
Yeah. You should try it sometime. It really sucks, actually. But we're not here about that. So, FanX is this weekend. I have been lucky enough to do moderating the past 3 years, 4 years, 3 years, 3 years. So very excited to get to do it again. I did take a step back a little bit this year because originally work was only going to give me a couple days. So I only offered my services for a couple days for moderating. Since there is no job holding me back, I'm not changing that. I am just going to stick to my 2 days and walk the floor and enjoy myself, especially after looking through the guest list today, the final guest list, hopefully, and seeing names on there that I didn't know were coming. And there's apparently a couple other names that aren't on the list that possibly might be coming as well. So that's, it's people that I know, so I'm excited about that. But this year, FanX was able to secure the entire, well, not the entire, but the main players of Lord of the Rings. Everybody that walked in the movie, they got.
Well, except for Aragorn, Gandalf.
They're dead.
No, what? No. Sir Ian McKellen is very much alive.
Wasn't there another one that died?
No one's dead.
That?
Yes, Saruman. Yeah, Christopher Lee is dead. But of the cast, everyone else is alive.
I saw parts of the first one because I fell asleep through it, and then the third one. The only thing I remember about the third one is that there's fighting trees. That's it.
Okay.
And
you shouldn't say the cast of. It's just the hobbits. The hobbits from Lord of the Rings.
The hobbits. It's the hobbits. The hobbits. I mean, like my parentals are a big Lord of the Rings fans. I know you are a Lord of the Rings fan. It just didn't do anything for me. But
Orlando Bloom. Okay, no, she's there. Right, Miranda Otto. Okay, she's there. Okay, John Rhys Davis. Oh, sure, Gimli. He's there. Okay, good. Okay, you're right. It is. Oh, and the King of Gondor is there. Okay,
he didn't walk, but I think he had people that walked for him.
So you have a lot. You have a very vast Lord of the Rings cast, which I'm very excited for.
I was
an event specific for them. So
they do. Cool. They do. I believe it's a separate event within FanX, so it's like another ticketed event within it. But I could be wrong on that. One of the biggest panel room. It's not even a panel room. It's a theater within the convention center that they do. Like the main guests, any main player, big panel like this, it's gonna be in. I can't think of what the theater's called.
I don't know. I mean, they have an evening of the Hobbits in celebration of 25 years. Mm-hmm. That's on Sunday, the main stage. So the last day at 5:30, which is when the freaking thing. So they're closing out. They're closing out with Lord of the Rings. But the one I want to do, the reason I want to go. From on Sunday, the 31st, from 8 a.m. to 10 a.m. at the Hyatt Regency Hotel.
Okay.
Second breakfast, an unexpected feast with the Hobbits. You get to have breakfast
with
Elijah Wood, Sean Astin, Billy Boyd, and Dominic Monaghan.
I wouldn't know what to say to them, really, but it'd be fun to have breakfast with people like that.
Now, here's the question. Let's say you do want to have breakfast with them.
Yes.
How much are you willing to pay to have breakfast with the Hobbits?
Well, here's the thing, Francis. I'm cheap. So, not that much. Because I've had breakfast with celebrities in the green room, and I didn't have to pay a dime for it.
Yeah, but okay, sure, I guess. But this is food, again, straight from the movie. It's a buffet.
Oh, okay.
So, there you go. I mean, it adds a little bit more.
How much would I pay for this? I'm thinking this is a $200+ ticket.
$229. You got it right. You got it right. There you go. $220. I would not pay that. This is ridiculous.
I mean, that would have to be one hell of a breakfast.
I'd literally have to be eating right across from them or beside them.
I'd have to be no.
Room where they're at.
$220. I'm sharing plates with Orlando Bloom. We are gonna hold each other's pockets and walk down the aisle and figure out what we want to eat together.
That'd be fun.
I don't know about the holding pockets part. That just kind of came out, but yeah, I'm eating off the plate of these people for that kind of money. But and if you were a Lord of the Rings fan, hey, you go right ahead. You go right ahead. I would not stop you by any means. X-Files fans. Gillian Anderson, David Duchovny, and the guy that played the guy called the Smoking Man. I don't know what that guy's name is.
The guy, his name is William B. Davis.
William B. Davis. William B. Smoking. I mean, which is crazy to me because in my mind's eye, I'm thinking back to the few episodes of X-Files that I can remember that he was in, and he was old to my mind's eye back then. So how old is he now?
He is currently 88 years old.
Okay. Well, I mean, it's a 35-year-old. Yeah. I mean, I thought he was 80 in the show, not 50.
Yeah.
But what would be fun? It would be fun to talk to Duchovny and Anderson, just because Gillian Anderson's English, and it would just kind of blow my mind to Scully. No, I want Scully. And then I wouldn't ask, excuse me, I wouldn't ask David Duchovny a thing about X-Files. I would ask him about the Red Shoe Diaries.
Jeez. He did another show that was pretty similar.
What was the dog's name on that show, Mr. Duchovny?
Oh, poor David. Yeah.
What other names do you see on there?
Oh God, there's too many. I mean,
Carl
Urban is
stick more to the celebrity part before we get onto the people that we know part.
Yeah, Carl Urban.
We don't know him yet.
Huh?
We don't know him yet.
We don't. Well, no, not personally.
No.
But like, I like most of every show he's been in. He's also in Lord of the Rings. In a minor role, but he's still in Lord of the Rings.
Sure.
But like he's in The Boys. I saw him in Mortal Kombat 2
There's a whole
bunch.
There's a whole bunch of The Boys, which some of them are girls. I noticed. I've never seen that show either.
Okay, here's the thing. I've never seen the show either. I've read the comics. I read the first few issues of the first few paperbacks of the comics. And it's a really rough comic. It's very vulgar, grotesque. It's just like, it's really out there.
Not to downplay anything, but isn't it kind of like a group of Hancocks? If we're gonna like superheroes that aren't really superheroes.
No, they're really superhero. Okay, so the superheroes are like branded. They're company, I think they're company owned or something. And the boys don't refer to the superheroes. The boys refer to a group of regular people who are meant to police superheroes, and they're the boys,
the Watchers.
So they're the
Watchmen.
The Watchmen. Essentially. They're the ones who watch the Watchmen.
Yeah.
It's a bit all over the place. I'm not a big fan of. I mean, I read the comics because it was super popular back in the day, but it's not that, it's meh.
I know it's a very popular show. A lot of people talk about it. It's on a service I don't think I have access to, so it's
HBO. I think it's on HBO.
Okay.
It has to be because there's a lot of nudity and
well, I do have the
blood
HBO,
and gore and stuff.
but it's
there.
hard for me to get. We've talked about this, but it's hard for me to get into serialized shows.
Mm-hmm.
Like I like just like I know that South Park has become kind of serialized, but I'm more like a Beavis and Butthead, just a one-off, overarching. You get to know the characters, but there's not this overarching story that you have to keep. You have to watch every episode and pay attention to every sentence said.
Yeah.
Like I really enjoy. I mean, we talked about this. I really enjoyed Heroes way back in the day. I got really into that. It tickled the right parts of my geekdom. But it's just since I don't know since when, but at some point in the last 10 or 15 years, it's been hard for me to like just sit and watch shows that have evolving characters and an overarching story. Like I have limited time. I can't just tell me, entertain me for a half hour.
Well, the thing is with and The Boys is actually on Prime Video. It's not on.
Okay,
HBO,
well, I have
it's on
that
Prime
too.
Video. Anyway, yeah. But the thing's like The Boys is only like 10 episodes a season. We're no longer are we doing 24 episodes a season,
and
yeah. But it's funny because people want that. Like people are tired of the 10 episodes, so people want what you don't like, which is like ongoing
24 to 26 episodes a season.
Yeah, arcs, like story arcs where you have to like really pay attention to like, okay. This is why when Arrow and all of those like DC CW shows existed, what I loved about them was every half season was an arc.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
So at the season half, it's like, well, that arc's done. We're now on to something else.
Right.
It may have the overarching villain, but the story has changed to like something else. I'm like, that's good. Okay.
Yeah, because I mean, like they established right away that the flashbacks are going to be something you're going to see through the whole series. Which after the first season, they're reaching, I think, for some things because he kind of solved that story in the first season, really. But
Exactly. You're right. Yeah.
But no, I know what you're saying. Another fun show to watch. Again, every half season was a mini arc. You had the overarching for the season, the big bad. But yeah, I like that. It's easier to consume. I think what people now, because all these shows, they dump 10 to 13 hours on you all at once. So people just stay home from work and watch 13 hours of Ralph Macchio, which, again, no complaints to the people that do that, but I like weekly television. And
you could technically watch it weekly. Nothing's forcing you to watch it all at once.
Right. And I have done that. It's just hard. Even if my plan is to do nothing for the day, I feel bad if I binge something. Even if that same amount of time I spend watching 4 programs, or doing something, I feel like I'm more productive than watching one thing for 4 hours.
Right.
It's the same amount of time, it's the same amount of laziness. I'm still getting the same amount of jack shit done. But I don't know. I feel like my ADD is being better served by shorter bunches of things.
I getcha. I think like a lot of people, their issue with TV being the way it is nowadays is that seasons take too long, unless it's like freaking over the air TV. But anything cable, like it took. By the time Stranger Things was over, right? They're all supposed to still be teenagers. They're like in their 30s, and they're all supposed to be teenagers, right? Because it took like 15 years to do 5 seasons of a show, right? Instead of the usual 5 years. There's a Harry Potter reboot coming out where they're doing it smart. They're doing it year by year. They're doing the seasons so that the kids stay kids, and they're the appropriate age as they go through each of the seasons of Hogwarts. Awesome. Smart move. Good job.
Yeah,
but like,
they're kids, but they're actors, so just have them do 3 seasons worth of stuff all at once. You're going to be gone for 18 months, and we're going to do 3 seasons worth of television.
I think that's super smart. I think that's the right way to do it. I think you're right. They did that with we were talking about Lord of the Rings. They did that with Lord of the Rings. They filmed all 3 movies essentially over the span of 2 or 3 years or whatever, however long it took them, and it was great. Perfect.
Yeah. It's just, it's shocking when, let's look at Star Wars. We have a tie to this kind of innocence.
Yes.
You have the original trilogy, and then the prequels come out that has no actors from the original trilogy in it. Chewbacca, Anthony Daniels, C-3PO, and the little guy that was in R2. But then you come out with the second trilogy. You bring back all the original players, and they're 30 years, older than they were. It's not that George could have filmed 9 or 6 or 9 movies, back to back to back, but I'm just saying it'd be cooler. It'd be easier to digest if continuity was closer instead of the 30 years have gone by. And
they did that.
Somehow the Emperor is back.
Oh well, yeah, but that's
of all the things that are out there, people give a lot of shit for ICP and their lyric of magnets. How do they work? But I think it's actually dumber that Palpatine came back with no explanation.
I think most people would agree with you on that one. His return is like the biggest Star Wars joke, out there.
Yeah,
it's like, how did he come back? Somehow.
Well, maybe David Tennant can explain it because it's timey-wimey.
If you don't have figured it out, he's just naming people who are going to be at FanExpo.
Yeah.
This weekend.
You have talked to a bunch of Doctor Who doctors, a handful, couple.
Yeah. I was able to talk to 3 of them, of the now 15. So yeah.
Again, not a huge Who fan, but Tenet was fun to watch.
He's the most popular. His season is the one that I think everyone has seen.
Probably, yeah.
Just because he was the most commercial. Yeah.
A lot of good energy. We were at San Diego Comic-Con in the press pit of Hall H when they brought out the Lady Doctor. I can't remember. Again, not a Doctor Who fan.
Jodie Whittaker came out as the 13th Doctor.
I think that was first U.S. Appearance as the Doctor, I believe. But before she came out with her companions, they played a video package of the announcement and like Who fans reacting to the video. And we were sitting there watching it. And as we're watching it, I feel this hot, salty tear running down the side of my face. And I'm like, I have absolutely no tie to Doctor Who. Why am I crying? Whoever edited this was amazing. This person needs an award. Like, you evoked an emotion out of me I don't really have any ties to. Yeah. That's amazing. But, I know I would like to talk to Tennant. I just, he's got energy and he's got ties to Doctor Who. I like one of the older Doctor Who's I think you talked to, he's like related to. Some,
his daughter's married to, Eva Tennant is married to the daughter of the 5th Doctor who I talked to. Yeah.
There you go. I was close. Yeah. He is related.
Yeah. He's related, yeah. It's literally his son-in-law, yeah.
When's the last time you saw Robert Patrick? You're out there in LA.
Is he out here?
I don't know.
Does he live out here?
He's an actor.
Yeah, but a lot of actors don't come down from the Hollywood Hills to meet with the plebs.
That is true. But I mean, you're always you go to the Bob's Big Boy, and you look over and there's Robert Patrick eating a burger.
I mean, and plus I don't go to I haven't been to this is probably I need to go back. I got to go back to the Grove / the Farmers Market, which is where right by CBS Studios, which is where they film Price is Right and stuff like that. You see celebrities often there, like just walking around, shopping, going to get food, whatever. So that's really the place you want to go. Or Runyon Canyon, you can see them. There's a hiking trail that they like to go to at Runyon Canyon.
Yes, I only know that because of the Kevin Smith story.
Kevin Smith story, yeah. So if I want to see Kevin Smith, because I know he lives in LA.
Yes.
But yeah, I mean,
well,
I haven't seen a celebrity in a while.
We did talk about the Star Wars there for a minute, and I meant to keep talking about Star Wars and I forgot. But help me out with the name because I always butcher it. Is it Tamora? Tamara Morrison, the guy that played Boba Fett. He is going to be at FanX, and it would be interesting to talk to him just because recently the mouse came by and said his services as Boba Fett are no longer needed.
Which again, I feel is okay because he's old.
Yes, but it would just be, I know he really enjoyed coming back to be Boba Fett in those, 2 seasons?
Well, no, technically he's in the prequel. He's in the prequel movies. He's
that's right.
Jango, he's Jango Fett, and he's the clones and the Clone Wars and Revenge of the Sith. So he's there.
But I saw something recently that said he was hoping that he would be able to stick around because he wanted to explore the crime boss, storylines of Boba Fett. And it's like, yeah, but if Disney doesn't want to explore those, like you're at the whim of what the mouse wants to do.
Yeah, and look, I feel like after the failure of, well, the inevitable failure, it's doing okay right now, but of The Mandalorian and Grogu in movie theaters.
Did you go see it?
To rethink. I have no interest.
Oh,
Zero interest in the movie.
okay.
Yeah.
imagine-
Mostly because I didn't watch the rest. I didn't watch season 3 of The Mandalorian, so I'm like, I don't care. Yeah.
I mean, that's fair.
So,
That's fair.
yeah.
But there's going to be a bunch of 80s and 90s celebrities that are going to be there. Dolph Lundgren, Ralph Macchio, Corey Feldman, Jamie Presley. She's more 90s, definitely like mid to late 90s, I guess. Celebrity. She was in a lot of those like teen movies. The dog, Peggy, that was in Deadpool and Wolverine as Dogpool.
Dogpool, yeah.
Dogpool is going to be there, which I know my girlfriend is very excited to possibly get the chance to see Dogpool. Pauly Shore, which the last time I saw Pauly Shore at a convention, I think someone gave him too much because he wasn't. He was either playing Pauly or he was under the weather or something. Dehydrated, I think is what they used to say back in the day. But I would like to talk to Pauly Shore. I think he would be a fun conversation. I do think that Encino Man should be preserved forever, and maybe a copy of Biodome, because those are both excellent movies.
Who do you think would cost more to have a photo op with or an autograph with? Pauly Shore or Jamie Kennedy? Who would be the cheaper of the two?
Loaded question. I'm going to go with Kennedy on this one.
10 by $10. Pauly Shore is 60. She's 50.
Jamie Kennedy. It would be fun to take a picture with Jamie Kennedy and then mock him. Not mock him. What's the word when you do it to a comedian? Heckle him as he's taking the picture, because he did that movie Heckler. Did you ever see that? Oh, you're frozen. Heckler, for the people out there, it was a Jamie Kennedy movie where he took a bunch of online criticism and showed up at people's houses like, you said I have clown shoes. I don't have clown shoes or whatever. He confronted a bunch of hecklers, and I thought it was awesome. I was trying, and you're frozen again. Yeah, it's a good thing we're almost done. Reno 911, another classic comedy out there. A few of the actors are going to be there from there. And then we get into the voice actors. Damn, he is really frozen. From the Transformers, Peter Cullen and Frank Welker, Optimus Prime and Megatron. Are you back? Nope, you're back. That was bad. And you're frozen again. Friend of the show. We have a few friends of the show. We have 3 friends of the show in a row. Michael Bell, who played numerous characters on G.I. Joe and a whole bunch of other things, but that's what we would best know him by. Last I spoke with him, I believe, was in 2017 or 2018. It's been a while. Another friend of the show, my very first on-camera interview ever, Sam Witwer, Darth Maul in the Clone Wars cartoons. He played Darkseid in Smallville, which he was there to, when I got to interview him, he was there for The Force Unleashed. Remember that video game? Oh, you're frozen. This is hopeless. But he wanted to talk about the stuff that he was currently in, and I wanted to talk about a TV show that was off the air for 5 years at that point. And then Veronica Taylor, the original voice of Ash Ketchum, actual friend. Francis is back for another 2 seconds before he goes away. No, he's frozen again. This is horrible. But lots of opportunities for people to come and have a great time. It's a 4-day show. come and spend some money, which I'm sure the city would like. These celebrities would like as well. I will be moderating in the comics panel rooms on Friday and Sunday. If I'm not going to be in there, I am going to be on the floor doing the sketch battles, sketch duels. So you could find me there or find me roaming around the convention the other 2 days, taking pictures and hobnobbing with the peoples. Francis, we're back for a second. Why don't you tell everybody where they can find you? Because I'm ending this horrible travesty of an internet connection.
You can find me at linktree.com/aka for all things social media and shows that I do. Yeah. The audio of this will be good, though, because it has everything that we're talking about. And you hear Sam Witwer's name said in the beginning of the show, so that's fun.
Yeah, you do. And, man, it would be so much fun to collect some more of those. But getting celebrities at these things is really tough. A lot of channels to go through. And they very much discourage our preferred method of guerrilla podcasting. So I have mics. I've lapel mics this year. So things could change. But you can find me at linktree.com/the303ninja for all things POI and me. I need to update it as we get closer here, a day away from con, to let you know where I'm going to be and whatnot. Otherwise, we'll be back for another fun adventure and shitty internet connection next Tuesday. Hopefully with the good news of the Avalanche continuing to play in the playoffs, or not, because I'm about to look at my phone when this is over and probably be disappointed. But we'll be back next week. Say goodbye, Francis.
Bye, Francis.
We're out of here. Bye.